We all know we should be posting more on social media because it helps us grow our business and make more money. But it's also very tedious. Every time you have to write a script, you have to record yourself, and then you have to edit the video or pay someone who does it for you. What if I told you that AI can now do 90% of the work? You don't have to record yourself anymore. You don't even have to edit the video. All you need is a prompt, and the AI will create a clone of you and then add fitting B-roll, transitions, music, and everything else. If you don't believe me, here is a video that was 100% made with AI. I only copy-pasted an article that I liked, and the AI wrote the script, generated the graphics, and edited everything. I didn't do any work. Here's why you get poorer every year. Inflation is a hidden tax. You can call it what it really is, theft. Here's how it works. The government spends more money than it collects. Instead of asking people to pay more taxes, it prints new money. Technically, the Fed does the printing, but they're working together. Printing money isn't magic, it's just legal counterfeiting. Now, what happens when new money enters the system? The Fed creates it by buying government and corporate debt. So whenever the government wants to spend more money gets printed. And when more money exists, every dollar you already own is worth less. Imagine the economy is a pizza with 8 slices. If the government prints enough money to turn it into 16 slices, you still own 2 slices, but now they're half the size. That's inflation. You look at your bank account and think, I still have $100. What's the problem? The problem is $100 doesn't buy what it used to. Isn't this amazing? It even maintained my German accent, but this is optional. If I want an American or English accent, I could easily change it. And the best thing is, all of this was done with a single tool. You don't need to sign up for a ton of different services which each cost money. It's one single tool that does everything for you. I recently started posting multiple YouTube shorts a day using this tool, and I already got thousands of views, new subscribers, views on my long form videos, and even comments and engagement. And all of that without burning out, because this runs on autopilot. Let's take a look at another example. OpenAI might be coming for your career, literally. They are quietly testing something called ChatGPT Jobs, a new AI agent built to help you change careers, land jobs, and beat the market. This isn't just resume tips. ChatGPT Jobs is designed to help you figure out what roles actually fit your experience, rewrite your resume to stand out, research opportunities, and even tell you where you're falling short. Think of it as a full-time AI career coach inside ChatGPT. What's interesting, it follows the same playbook as ChatGPT Health, a specialized AI, custom tools, and its own dedicated interface. And OpenAI isn't alone. Microsoft is testing a similar career coach inside Copilot. Big Tech clearly thinks AI will replace human career advisors next. The scary part? If AI helps millions of people optimize resumes, interviews, and positioning, the job market just got way more competitive overnight. The real advantage won't be having AI, it'll be knowing how to use it better than everyone else. If you want to stay ahead of where this is going, check out my long-form YouTube videos where I break down the latest AI tools before they go mainstream. This technology is brand new. If you learn how to use it now, you can get ahead of everyone else and use this window of opportunity to make more money. But if you ignore this, you will get left behind by others who learn how to use this technology. But don't worry, in this video I will teach you how you can easily clone yourself and then generate polished videos on autopilot. And if you don't want to show yourself on camera, you can also use an AI-generated avatar. I will also show you my secret process for generating engaging scripts with AI and how I tell the AI when to use which image or video clip as part of the B-roll. Make sure to watch this video all the way to the end, because this will change how you create content forever. And towards the end of the video, I will also talk about how you can actually use this to make money right now. My name is Florian Walter and this is the AI Tool Corner, where I review the latest AI software to find out which ones can actually improve our lives and businesses. The tool is called HeyGen. I will put the link into the video description, and you have probably already heard of this, but a lot has changed recently. They have a brand new tool which I'm gonna show you, and they have a free tier so you can get started without paying anything. We will take a closer look at the pricing later. For now, let's create our account. After logging in, the dashboard should look something like this. The first step is to create our avatar, which we can here under avatars. If you are shy and you don't want to show yourself, you can either use one of these predefined public avatars, or you can use AI to prompt an avatar into existence, which makes it a bit more unique because then you don't have the same avatar as some other random channel. But the best option is to clone yourself, because then you can build your personal brand and build a closer connection with your audience. So let's do that. The way this works is that we have to record ourselves while speaking some text. Obviously, you want to do this with a decent camera, good lighting and a good microphone. You don't need a perfect studio setup. I actually use a cheap $20 ring light I bought on Amazon, but you need a decent mic. But if you only have cheap equipment right now, it's also fine. You can always create a new avatar later. So let's select the correct camera and mic and then give this permissions. And then we have to click on start recording and read a predefined script on the screen. You should also try to look at your camera, because the way you look in the video will be also how your clone later looks, and it will use the same gestures. So try to speak naturally, which is not that easy because the script is on the screen, but you want to look at the camera. But let's give this a try. We can of course always redo this if we didn't get it right the first time. So I'm going to click on start recording. Then we have a little countdown. Hey there, I'm speaking naturally and expressively using my hands as I talk. This helps HeyGen can... Okay, I messed this up, let's try this again. Hey there, I'm speaking naturally and expressively using my hands as I talk. This helps HeyGen capture my voice, expressions and motion, so my avatar can speak and move like me in any video. For safety purposes, my unique code is 70. We give this avatar a name and then create it. Then we have to wait a few minutes for this to process. Let's take a look at the preview, and I'm gonna download it because there's some glitch here in the player that I noticed. But here's our clone.
Hey, Florian Walter, your digital twin is ready. Try creating videos with it. Also, click the feedback button to share what you think. Hope you enjoy. Hola, Florian Walter. Tu digital twin está...
As you can see, it can even speak in other languages, more on that later. But that's not all, we can add additional looks to our avatar. When we click on create new and here on the plus, we can upload more videos of us talking, or we can use an AI prompt to change our avatar to give us a new look. For example, I could write, make me wear a black shirt and stand in front of a white wall. We can give this an aspect ratio and then generate this using AI. But this requires one of the paid plans, so let me log into my other account. So this is my paid account where I've already set up everything, and here I have a bunch of different looks for my avatar. Let's try this prompt again. And would you look at this, it created this new variation from AI without recording myself. But I didn't get my physique right, I'm much more muscular than that. So I don't like these AI generated avatars too much. Instead, what I prefer is to just upload a new video of myself with a new look. And the point of having different looks is to get some variation into your videos, so that you don't wear the same t-shirt every single time, because people might start to think you never shower. So let's delete these. I recommend that you have at least two looks, one in 9:16 aspect ratio and 16:9, so that you can make long form and short form videos. And if it didn't get your voice quite right, you can also improve this by uploading a new recording of you talking. You can do this here under create new voice. And another cool feature is you can click here on improve voice, and then you can prompt the AI to change your voice. And this uses the latest state of the art models like 11 Labs or Fish. I think Fish is actually the best. And here you can type something like remove my lisp. And this way I was really able to maintain my German accent and got a voice that sounds like this. Hey there, here's how I sound, hope you like it. The right voice brings it has this sharp German accent, and I think this sounds very much like me. You can also get a bit more sophisticated. You can clone your voice in 11 Labs, for example, and then integrate a third-party service by connecting your API key to HeyGen. But as I told you in the beginning, you don't need any other tools because everything is already integrated right here. And this already uses the latest models, so no need to use another tool. So now our clone is ready and we want to start generating videos. And HeyGen added this cool new feature called the video agent, which does all of the work for you. Let's start with a very basic example and later fine-tune this a bit more. So we select our avatar. I'm gonna pick a 16:9 version because I want this to be a long form video. And then I add a very simple prompt. Make a video explaining why the viewer needs to stay up to date about the latest AI tools. Couldn't be more basic. For the duration we select auto because I don't know how long this video will be, and for the aspect ratio horizontal 16:9. And then we send this. Woo! A few seconds later the agent comes up with a plan. If you want to make any changes to this, you can just tell it here in the prompt box. If not, let's go ahead and create this video. The video is ready, but the background music is way too loud. Take a listen. If you blink, you might miss the next big AI breakthrough. You can barely hear me talking. Now keep in mind that this video agent is still in beta, so it has some kinks that need to be ironed out. I'm just gonna tell the AI chatbot remove the background music. This is actually the first time I encountered this problem, but I think they just shipped an update which might have added this bug to the agent. Okay, here's the result without the background music. If you blink, you might miss the next big AI breakthrough. The landscape is changing every single day. Staying updated isn't just about knowing what's cool, it's about survival in the modern digital workspace. New tools mean better efficiency. What took hours yesterday can take minutes today if you know the right software. Don't get left behind. Mastering these tools is your ticket to future-proofing your career. So we have B-roll, we have captions, we have realistic gestures, big AI breakthrough, and the clone looks just like me. Now, what's not so good is the script. It's very generic and boring, so I will show you my advanced workflow in a moment, which gets much better results, but is still very simple. But if you want to make changes to this video, you can just follow up with another prompt down here and tell the agent what you want to change. So here in the sidebar, let's create a new video. And with a little bit of extra effort, we will get much better results. Let's say we want to make videos about the latest news. I would start by setting up a ChatGPT project. You can do this even in the free version. We give this project a name and an icon, and in the settings I would set the memory to project only, so that the context doesn't get polluted with memory from your other conversations that have nothing to do with these videos. The benefit of using a ChatGPT project is that we can add instructions here in the project settings, which will then be used for all chats we start inside this project. And I have prepared a rather long prompt. I will put this prompt into the video description below. You can copy paste it from there and adapt it to your use case. So this contains some instructions for how to generate engaging video scripts. And then down here I tell it to generate this exact prompt. Those are instructions for the HeyGen video generator, and in here it will put the final script. So let's give this a try. Now all I have to do is copy a news article link into the chat. Let's try this one here about Trump and credit cards. To be honest, I don't have any idea about world news, don't really care. But this will be a good example. So I copy the link and I just paste it here into the chat window because we already set up the instructions in our project settings. Remember? So we sent this. We also want to use some of these images in our video. Just keep in mind that images are usually copyright protected, so only use images that you are allowed to use. For the purpose of this video, I will just save this image here of Trump and these credit cards. Important, give the images descriptive names. So I named the image of Trump, Trump, and for the credit card image, I will name it credit cards, because then later our agent can read these file names and better figure out where in the video it will put them. And now we get this prompt that we can copy right into HeyGen. We don't have to add any other instructions because they are already included in the prompt. And here's the crucial part. Here it says the file names indicate where in the script to use the footage. You can add additional B-rolls like animations, clips, and so on. We select the video avatar we want to use, and I use the 9:16 one because I want to make a short form vertical video. We keep the duration at auto, and then we can upload files via this upload button. Remember, the file names tell the video agent where it should use these images without us having to tell it the exact spot, which saves us a lot of work. Down here in the script, it also talks about Wall Street. So let's also search for an images for Wall Street. Maybe this one here, save it. Again, give it a descriptive name, Wall Street. And let's add another image of Trump. I'm gonna call it Trump 2. Attach these new images here as well, Trump 2 and Wall Street. So we have some nice B-roll. And then let's send this to the video agent. The AI agent generated a new script, and it also lists the scenes it came up with. And you can see that it automatically put the B-roll we uploaded into the correct scene. For example, when it talks about Trump, it attaches this image of Trump. And this way we save a lot of time by just giving the files the correct name, and the agent can automatically figure out where to put it. Script looks good to me, let's generate this. And here's the result. Let's take a look. Breaking, Trump drops a bombshell proposal that could shake the US economy and everyday Americans. Donald Trump wants to cap credit card interest rates at just 10% for a year, calling sky-high rates a rip-off. But here's the twist, experts warn this might backfire. What sounds like relief for struggling borrowers could actually tighten access to credit for millions. Banks and analysts are already pushing back hard. And this is what I mean, it uses the images that we uploaded automatically at the correct position, which is really cool. Investors are panicking, credit card stocks. And this is especially cool. In the background, it has the image of Wall Street that we uploaded. And in the foreground, it generates this animated graph automatically with the correct data. Let's take a look at this again. Pushing back hard. Investors are panicking. Credit card stocks plunged as soon as the proposal hit the news, sending shockwaves through Wall Street. Critics say Trump doesn't even have the power to enforce a rate cap without Congress. I think this is totally amazing. So is this bold move real policy or political theater? Comment below, would a 10% interest cap help you or hurt the economy? It even has a call to action. Now these videos are a bit hit or miss. Sometimes I redo them because I don't really like them. We can also send the agent follow-up messages, but I think this one is pretty good. So now we can download this, upload this to our YouTube channel, and because this process is so easy, we can generate multiple shorts a day, post them on our channel with very little effort. And keep in mind that this AI gets even better in the future, so the quality of these videos will only increase. Of course, we could automate this even further. We could set up an AI agent that automatically parses the news, picks the most interesting ones, sends them to ChatGPT via the API, but this goes beyond the scope of this video. If you want to see another tutorial, let me know in the comments below. Now let's talk about how we can actually make money from this. Now I'm not saying that all of you should now start posting news shorts, because even if you get a few thousand views on them, you will not make a lot or any money, because with YouTube Shorts you need millions of views to make a decent amount. If you already have a business, you should think about how you can fit these AI generated videos into your niche. For example, remember the video about inflation I showed you in the very beginning. This was actually based on something Tom Bilyeu said in a podcast episode I watched. I have no clue about inflation, but he explained it very nicely. So I just extracted the transcript of the video, which you can do on YouTube. Here it is. You can toggle the timestamps, and then I copied the whole part about inflation into ChatGPT. I told it to rewrite it similar to what we did here with our custom prompt. Again, the link to the prompt is in the video description below. You can adapt it to your use case. And then I simply pasted the generated script into HeyGen, and HeyGen edited the video and came up with the animations and everything. So you can get your input from YouTube videos, from good blog posts that you stumble upon, from Twitter, everywhere. And then you just paste them into ChatGPT, have it rewrite into an engaging short video script or long form videos if you prefer that. And then you pump out these videos on Autopilot. Now I'm not gonna pretend that all of these videos will go viral, but I, for example, started posting these shorts just a few days ago on my YouTube channel. Those are news articles about the latest AI news. And as you can see, most of them are getting more than 1,000 views, which is not a ton for YouTube Shorts. But one, it's enough to bring new traffic to my main videos and get new subscribers. And two, it's just a matter of time until one of these videos will go viral if you do this for a month or longer. And remember, it's almost zero effort. I can take half an hour each week to prepare like 14 shorts for the week. Now, if you don't have a business yet and you want to start making money from scratch, I would go with affiliate marketing because it has the lowest barrier on entry. You can start making money pretty much instantly. Search for a profitable niche, create an account on TikTok, Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. Use all of these platforms and start cranking out videos talking about one of these topics. Again, search for interesting blog posts, tweets, news articles about this topic, turn them into videos, and then post at least one every day. Put a link to an affiliate offering into your link in bio, and then people will click it and you will make money. This does work. Now let's also take a look at the other tools we have available in HeyGen. For one, we can edit our generated video in AI Studio. This is a fully blown video editor for when you need more fine control. And here we can do everything. We can change the script, we can add completely new scenes to our video, we can edit existing scenes, we can replace the media that is used in here. And you have a bunch of AI tools available over here. You have an AI script writer that can generate the script for you. You can even generate custom motion graphics and customize them with an AI prompt. Super cool. And you can generate images and videos using the latest state-of-the-art models like Nano Banana, Veo 3, Sora 2 to generate a B-roll. You can change the music, and you have a bunch of other tools available in here. You can even invite your team members to collaborate on a project. And of course, you can use AI Studio to create a new video from scratch. But to be honest, I don't even use that. I let do the video agent all the work, and in most cases it gets it right. And if not, I just run it again because I want to save time. When we click on apps, we have a bunch of other tools available in here. If you just want your clone talk a script, you can click on create avatar video, select your clone, upload your script, and it will read it verbatim. The translate feature is also super cool. We can upload an existing video and translate it. Here is the German translation for the inflation video you saw in the beginning.
Deshalb wirst du jedes Jahr ärmer. Inflation ist eine versteckte Steuer.
The sound is really good. The pronunciation is very German. But as you can see, it doesn't translate the B-roll. So the graphics in the video are not translated to the new language, just to keep that in mind. But this is great to translate your YouTube video into different languages. And it also handles lip sync. So the lips move according to the German script now.
Deshalb wirst du jedes Jahr ärmer.
And it looks very natural. We can also turn a photo into a video very easily. For example, I uploaded an image of this random guy. I added a script. We can select one of the many voices. Let's go with Chill Brian and generate a video. And here's the result.
Subscribe to AI Tool Corner right now to stay up to date with the latest AI tools.
Looks super realistic. We could now translate this, download, and then use it in our social media content. With product placement, you can also generate these popular UGC ads using AI influencers and models like Veo 3.1 or Sora 2. Just upload an image of a product, for example this Game Boy Color, and upload a person or pick one of these predefined influencers. Click on Generate Combined Images. Pick one that looks good, then add a script in the next step. Here you can select between different models. With Veo 3.1 you can set up separate scenes. With Avatar 4 you just enter one big script. Let's give this a try with a random script. Again we can select a voice. Obviously it should be a female voice. Let's go with Allison. 1080p and the script is, oh my god guys, like I totally found this ancient console. I think it's called a Game Boy or something. It's like totally old. I think this is how Gen Z talks, right? Let's try this out.
OMG guys, like I just totally found this ancient console. I think it's called a Game Boy or something. It's like totally old.
This is so good. Looks super realistic. It spoke the script exactly as I imagined it. Yeah, that's funny. So HeyGen is really a complete suite of AI video tools. Everything that you need under one roof. There are a bunch of other apps you can try out. Face Swap. You can turn PDFs and PowerPoints into videos as well. You can generate podcasts, instant highlights generated from larger videos. And it also has a bunch of integrations available to use this inside other apps. You can use this directly from ChatGPT. You can combine it with Vimeo, Canva, Zapier, and all these other tools you can see here. You can also set up brand kits, which include your brand colors and some assets that you can upload. And then you can use these colors and images in your videos so that everything is on brand. Additionally, there's also a brand glossary where you can add words that should be pronounced in a certain way or translations. For example, I told it to never translate AI Tool Corner because this is a name, which it should use even in other languages. Let's talk about the pricing as well. So again, they have a free tier, which allows you to create a custom video avatar, so you can try this out. But if you want access to all the features, of course you need a paid plan. If you are alone, the creator plan is enough. If you have multiple people, you should get the team plan. And here it says unlimited videos, but unfortunately this is not completely correct, because some of the tools like the video agent or these photo to video features that use Avatar 4 that I showed you earlier use up credits. And you have a certain amount of credits available every month. You can buy additional credits, but just to keep in mind that the AI video agent doesn't give you an unlimited amount of videos. This only counts for these lower models, which I didn't use in this tutorial. Still, I think it's pretty cheap and you get a lot of credits every month and can create a lot of shorts. And considering the time that you save, it's really not a big deal to pay $30 a month to be able to churn out a lot of videos on Autopilot. In your account, you can activate additional features which then cost money, for example, more credits, 300 credits for $15 a month. If you need additional video avatars, you can increase the amount here, but I only need one single avatar. And of course, you can also delete your existing avatar and set up a new one. And one avatar includes multiple different looks. So this number here is not capped. And as you can see here, the number of photo avatars we get is unlimited. It's just the video avatars that's capped. And translations are counted separately. If you want to give HeyGen a try for free, again the link is in the video description, and you will also find my custom ChatGPT script prompt there. I think this tool is amazing and I will definitely keep using it in the future and churn out more of these shorts, and I really recommend that you do the same, because if we don't use this technology we will get left behind. But remember, life is good and we shouldn't get too worried about keeping up with all of this. So relax, just try out these tools, see which of them are useful for you, but we shouldn't get anxious about it, right? Have a nice rest of the day, subscribe to the channel for more AI tool reviews in the future. See you in the next video.